Owen Marshall leads the way for St. Albert today in a win over Fremont-Mills as the Falcons are moving on. Owen, it's always good to win in the postseason. What are the thoughts and feelings on today's performance?
Pretty proud of my guys. I mean, we came in, got really hot first couple innings. Defense was making plays for me, and we just kept building off of it and was able to get the W.
Tonight for you pitching, not anything flashy, right? But you were very efficient. How did that happen? What were you doing?
Just trying to locate spots. Catcher was working really hard, so I knew I could throw my off speed in the ground, let them try and make contact on it, and then just having faith in my defense, always making plays for me.
Any pitch or anything in particular that you were doing that created that success?
The outside fastball was working pretty well. Was slowly working it out, and umpire kept giving it to me, so he just kept kind of sitting there, and it was pretty efficient for me today.
How about offensively? You start with that 2 RBI hit early on. To be able to give yourself a lead early on, how big was that?
It was big. I mean, just getting some runs on the board, knowing that we can be a little more free defensively and offensively. I think it just kind of gave us something to build on throughout the rest of the game.
Looking ahead now on to Tuesday night against Lennox. How are you guys feeling heading into that one?
We're feeling really good. We've gotten a lot hotter the end of the season. Didn't have the season we'd like, but we're starting to put the pieces together now, and I think we can compete with anybody.
Owen, congrats.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. The goal in the postseason is always to win and move on, and you guys do that today. Thoughts and feelings on what you saw?
Yeah, our pitchers did great, and it's a W. That's pretty much all I got to say about it. It's been a rough season, so we're just going to play it one pitch at a time, see where it goes.
Owen comes out and he was efficient throughout, and then Cole comes in late and was really, really good. Overall, thoughts on the pitching and what those guys did?
Yeah, the pitching, they've been there all year. We just can't back them with the bats, and our defense, sometimes goes a little wonky, but they have been our studs on the mound, and they get outs and they keep us in games.
Specifically with Owen, he goes 5 innings tonight. What did you like from him? What stood out to you?
I like his tempo. I mean, his tempo is awesome. He keeps the defense involved. He does mix up, his speeds. When his curveball's on, he's pretty tough to hit, and he locates pretty well.
Offensively, able to play from the lead very early on. One, how big was that? And two, what did you guys do offensively that stood out to you?
Honestly, we might have hit 2 or 3 balls hard, and they spotted us maybe 5 of those 8 runs. So, it wasn't very impressive from our standpoint.
Moving on. That's always the name of the game, right? Yep. So to move on to Tuesday, thoughts on that and thoughts on Lennox?
I don't know anything about Lennox. We're just going to go hit a hard practice tomorrow and Monday and kind of see what happens.
You alluded to maybe in terms of record, not where you guys wanted to, but seem to be playing pretty well as of late. Do you feel like you're playing the best you have all year?
Honestly, we haven't put a complete game yet together, so I'm still waiting for that. My expectations are pretty dang high, so we haven't met them at all this year, so we'll see what happens.
Thanks, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you.